literally never say a word at tournaments.
That's crazy.
And then recently he's been getting hyped, and now he's like, Vegas!
I love that. I love that people are getting into it.
Wait, did I win anything? I don't think I won anything.
I couldn't hear. I could not hear any of that.
I don't even have my raffle ticket on.
We have SK. Sorry, my.
Oh yeah. I was like, yeah.
It's because I'm trying to lean back against this wall.
Yeah. Is Kyle
SK going Fox. He's.
I saw he was practicing Fox like during he was playing friendlies, which is weird because he literally never plays friendlies. And then he was practicing Fox, so I guess this is a thing.
I was talking to SK earlier, and he asked me to play friendlies with him.
Did he play Fox?
Because he was super bored, and I was like, I would love to. And then BDR came yelling at me, "You have a pools match." Yeah. I'm like, okay, BDR, I'm sorry, don't hurt me.
That's funny.
I was like, SK, Commaster. He was in Wave 1 pools, just like you were. So go find him. He'll play friendlies with you all day. And so maybe they did this in friendlies. I can't say I agree with the Fox choice until it works out. But I will say that it's easier to play with Falco, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. I used to be a Falco main, and I actually didn't mind Luigi that much.
I was the same way. Used to be a Falco main. It was really easy to lock down Luigi with the lasers.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful shine.
Wow, that actually worked out really well.
He's dead.
Wow. Oh,
he's going to the other side now. Commaster likes to just mess with
Kyle isn't actually really known for his other characters. His Falco is so solid, and like his playstyle really only fits his Falco. Super
I think
safe.
that if SK played Sheik, he'd probably do. It would look similar. Like the way he plays Falco is like how someone would play Samus or Sheik.
Yeah, he plays really safe, really laser heavy, and I feel like with Fox you might have that same option, but not to the same degree of like locking down characters like Luigi or.
Yeah, it's like every Fox matchup is like a tussle, you know. Fox always tries to get in and then out as fast as he can. SK's making it work a little bit.
Yeah, he's not doing horribly, which is pretty cool.
Commaster loves the forward tilt. I don't know if you know the lineage of Commaster.
No, not at all.
He's been all right. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a story, and I'll try to make it fast. Commaster once upon a time lived in Washington, and his two playmates in Melee were Silent Wolf and Blade Whites.
All right.
Grew up with them, always played with them, and then Ammon Styles, who is different from Commaster, he's the person behind the name, decided that he wanted to go on a mission. He said, "I'm really sorry, I'm going to quit Smash for a little bit. I'm going to go on my mission." Silent Wolf and Blade Wise respected the decision. When he got back from his mission, he went to college in Hawaii.
All right.
In Hawaii, he became the #1 Smasher, and he's like, you know what? I want to come back to the scene. I want to have more fun. So he came to Utah after he graduated to look for a job. He found a good job in Utah, and he found our scene. And we went to Genesis, and this is where the lineage really comes in.
All right.
We went to Genesis, and people like Eddie Mexico and Abate and Voodoo Jin, these prominent Luigi mains, approached Commaster and was like, "Are you that guy? Are you the guy?" And
he was playing Luigi this whole time,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Commaster's like, "I'm Commaster," and they were starstruck over him because he's the guy who invented Luigi. Commaster is old school Luigi, the guy who, if you watch SSBM tutorials, how to approach with Luigi, it was like, you know, wave dash in, forward tilt, how to play. That was Commaster Ammon, who you're seeing in the player cam. That was him giving all that advice and direction.
I did not know that.
And all of the other Luigis pay homage. You can see Eddie Mexico in some sets. He wears the Ka tag, the Ka-M right there that you're seeing.
Yeah.
That was gross.
Wow, that was
so
disgusting.
they pay their respects, and they love Commaster.
That's crazy. I did not know that. Just being in Vegas, I hear a Commaster.
You're just like, this guy's crazy good.
This guy's we went to Utah. First time I ever saw him play, and I was like, holy crap, this guy's good.
Moving.
Yeah.
Moving and grooving.
That's actually super cool. I didn't know that. I'm glad I know that.
Yeah, he's super popular in the Smash scene. People love him. He actually made it into the Smash Summit voting.
Really?
But I think he only had like 5 votes.
Oh, okay. Dang, if I would have known that, I would have used my votes on Commaster.
Oh, we'll do it for Smash Summit 3, dude. Coming soon. We'll get him going.
That'd actually be a super cool campaign to try to get him there.
I mean,
unfortunately, I feel like he's not like the popular players right now.
True.
You know what I mean?
It's true. Like Esam is a very popular player. I don't know why you're laughing. I know exactly why you're laughing.
Yeah.
No, good stuff though. Commaster is a legend, respective to his Washington, Hawaii, and Utah homies, and he is one of the genuinely nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah, I know. He seems so nice.
Yeah, and Kyle sitting in the other chair across. SK92, Smash King 92. Very humble, very quiet.
Yeah,
very quiet.
he knows what he's about. That's what you can say
Except
about
for
him.
that edge guard.
Yeah.
It wasn't about that.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No offense to SK, he just he dropped an edge guard, getting a little bit nervous. He's still probably going to hit it, but
Yeah.
Commaster's DI is phenomenal. And he took a little bit more percent than he wanted
Okay, there
to.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice
Yeah,
play.
so I think the Falco is probably going to be here to stay for the rest of the set. He looks a lot crisper
Yeah,
with it.
yeah, he looks a lot more crisp. Not to say that the first game wasn't that close. Like it came down, it was going. They were both on their second stock. Commaster took the stock first, and then he just kind of gimped SK really early.
Yeah, that was actually really crazy.
Yeah, nice retreating down air. A lot of SK is so. His neutral game is so phenomenal that he's good in he's prevalent in other games, right? The Smash 4 community and the Brawl community.
Yeah, not as much in Smash 4 as he is in Brawl and in Melee, but I believe in Brawl he was top 8 at Evo. He did really, really well when Brawl was at Evo. Yeah, so
I do seem to remember I was looking at the old Genesis records, and either Genesis 1 or 2 for Brawl, SK took like 9th. And he's up there with crazy, crazy names like YouTube King and stuff like that. And
no, he was a very prominent player, but now he's
a very neutral, dependent player.
Yeah,
very much wants to beat you, and then punish game comes down to whatever. But he wants to make sure that he gets more hits than you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we have a couple players like that who kind of like they. Wow.
Beautiful stock from SK.
That was so good.
Looking like we're going to game 3, 1-1.
Yeah, most definitely.
Invisible ceiling on that shine.
Yeah. Yeah, Vegas does have we have a couple other players that like still really play like they did from their Brawl ages. So I mean, you can see it in their play, like really safe Falco players, or like some players that like completely go against that, where they just play so hyper aggressive even though they played Brawl for years.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting.
Are there
to see.
other prominent players that are in Melee that are also in the Brawl scene?
Not that I know of. I wasn't in the Brawl scene. I just know of it. Yeah. I know, and as far as Smash 4, we don't really have anybody that plays Melee that's really known well on the Smash 4 stage.
Fair enough.
We do have Vegas' own Foe, who is like got top 8 at Genesis, but he only plays Smash 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have heard stories about Foe. They had a tournament based around Foe, if I remember correctly. It was like Foe's Legacy or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And actually Foe did okay. He didn't do too bad. But you would think to name a tournament after this person, he would take first place.
It's a lot of pressure.
No shots to Foe.
Yeah.
No shots to Foe. I don't know the guy. I'm just trying to make a little bit of a joke, you know. I personally, my favorite Smash 4 player, it might actually be ESAM. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't watch a whole lot of Smash 4 stuff.
Okay.
But I met ESAM in at Genesis, and he was a very humble, very cool guy, and so like I like for him to do well.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I like his Pikachu. I think Pikachu's a fun character to watch.
Yeah, actually, that's one of the few characters I actually like in Smash 4 is Pikachu.
Do you play Smash 4 at all?
No, not at all.
No, me neither.
No. I played it. I tried playing it. There was a small tournament at UNLV yesterday, and I went there and I played a little bit of Smash 4, and I was like, it's not the game for me.
Yeah, I know. It's the same. It's just not my cup of tea, you know?
Yeah. And I heard a lot of complaints in the background of people complaining about Bayonetta the whole time. That was so funny
apparently
to me.
Bayonetta's broken.
Yeah. I mean, we have broken characters in Melee too, but we just deal with it.
To them, yeah, I don't think they know the extent of the broken. Also, I'd like to just like, I don't think their meta has developed enough to say solidly that there is a broken character. You know, they have too many updates and too many like changes to the game in order to say like one thing versus another.
Yeah.
So you know, they're a little bit underdeveloped. They're like, you know, they're like a child in the Smash community. They're still finding their feet, getting their start.
Yeah. To be fair, this is two Melee players' opinion.
It's very true.
Smash 4
I'm sorry
scene.
if there's anyone in Smash 4 who just thinks I'm stupid and dumb. You're probably right. But like, you know, I'm sorry if I'm insulting your favorite game. I do realize that it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. So the Falco's working out really well.
Falco's putting in some work right now. He did not mean a spot dodge right there. Commaster grabs and holds for a little bit to mix up the DI. Power shield down air.
You know, it was funny. Prinny was telling me a story about when we went to Utah a couple months ago for a tournament, and he was saying how he's so conditioned by Kyle to expect back airs out of shield, because that's just what Kyle does. It's so safe, and Kyle does it all the time. And he's so conditioned. Yeah, he's so conditioned to worry about it that he was playing against your guys' Falcos, and when they weren't doing that, he was just like, "What's going on?" Like he was just so confused. He was just always expecting the back air out of shield, because he's been. I mean,
I would say your guys'
years.
scene is more developed than ours. at least in Melee. I think you guys have a lot more like neutral, like they're better in the neutral. They're just like outright better. You know, no offense to the Utah guys. I think the Vegas scene is a little bit more developed. It's why you see me and Logos taking 9th instead of where Logos would probably take 1st or 2nd.
Really? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how you guys placed in Utah.
I've been eating butts lately and not doing that well. But I felt like I played very phenomenal today, and I played really well. And
yeah, you played really well in our set.
I lost to thanks. You destroyed me in our 2nd game.
Oh yeah.
I was like, let's just go to game 3. I just forget about it, But
who'd you end up losing to in the tournament?
I lost to Psycho and Winners.
All right.
Who is in losers bracket waiting to play the winner of this.
Yeah.
Or the loser of this rather. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So I don't feel too bad there.
Yeah. No.
And then I lost to Bacon, who almost 4-stocked me game 1. And then game 2
was closer,
was
right?
last stock.
Yeah. Okay. That's
like
classic Bacon, dude.
I made some adjustments. Bacon definitely destroyed me game 1.
Yeah.
He deserved to win, and Bacon lost to Edge today.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing. I know he's always kind of like he's been on and off about how he feels about Jigglypuff. Sometimes he thinks about switching to Fox for it.
I am an advocate for that, but then again, I play Fox. So
yeah.
like, switch from Fox to Fox.
Maybe
switch colors.
Yeah, actually, sort of a funny story. I'll try to keep it brief. But basically, when we were at Genesis, when we went to Genesis 3, Bacon actually got knocked out of the bracket by a Jigglypuff player, and he went Falco game 1, and actually did really well. Won game 1 as Falco, and then game 2 he switched to Fox, just because he felt like it, and he got bodied. And then he turns to me and goes, "Nick, who should I play game 3?" And I say, "You should play Falco." He won with Falco. He looked really comfortable, and then he didn't listen to me, and he put in Fox and he lost. So
that sucks.
Yeah, I think
really unfortunate.
I'm an advocate for Bacon's Falco against Puff. I think it works.
No one else in. By the way, SK takes game 2.
Yeah,
game 3. His game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Probably going to Dreamland. Something
yeah,
like that.
most definitely.
Good counter pick.
Yeah, it's gonna take forever to kill Luigi on the stage.
Yeah, and Commaster likes to live forever anyway, so it's like double.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I can say for sure about Commaster's plays. He has immaculate DI.
His DI is absurd. And Logos thinks that he might be the best power shielder in the world.
In the world?
In the world. I'm like, I'm not on that boat. But he did teach me something very important. Everyone who's listening at home, I want you to write this down. When you're playing against Falco, or just anyone in general, there's a little thing that I like to call until it becomes a habit. It's called anticipatory. It's DI. If you DI something very well, it's because you're anticipating it usually. Mm-hmm. But this is anticipatory shielding or power shielding.
Okay.
When you think Falco is going to laser you, just have your whatever finger you use to shield, have it ready to go. And just like, I like to practice against Falco because the lasers are very annoying. You can do it against, Samus or just other characters' moves and stuff.
Yeah.
You just sit there and you run at Falco. And as soon as you see a laser, as soon as it's close enough, you just shield. And you get the timing down. I have become phenomenal at power shielding, just that practice.
Okay.
I guess not phenomenal, but I've become way better than I used to be.
No, I understand.
And it's because of Commaster told me this, and he was like, yeah, because if you keep doing it and practicing it and trying to do like anticipating it, then it'll just start to become habit, and you can hit the L button just super fast.
Yeah, whenever you want. Pretty much.
So yeah, if you're having a hard time with Falcos, just try to, everyone's just like, oh, just power shield. There's a little bit of insight on how to power shield.
Yeah, no, that's some good advice, because I know it can be really frustrating as just like a newer player or just anything where you always say like, oh, what do I do to deal with Falco's lasers? Because it's a big problem, especially as a newer player. And people always say, oh, power shield. Power shield beats lasers. It's like, yeah, but like, how?
That's like, power shield's what? You need to hit it on, the first 3 frames or something? It's not easy to do.
Mm-hmm. And like, it's something that you just have to learn, but just like little tips like that just make it a little bit easier.
SK's doing retreating forwarders, which is the weirdest thing I've ever seen any Falco do. He did 3 of them in a row. Commaster didn't get hit by any of them, but Commaster couldn't get in, kind of.
Yeah, that was interesting. Oh, that hurts. That always sucks when you're a spacey player and you're hoping you get kind of like the magnet hands to the ledge while
the
you're
magnet
upping.
hands, and you just get hit.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing the stall, like you're doing the uppy stall. JPEG's really good at hitting me out of it too, for example.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Falco is like the bottom, not the bottom level, but like when you're first beginning the game, a character, SK says, I'm done with this match.
Yeah.
A character that you probably have problems with in your scene, you've been playing for about a year, like a couple months or something, somewhere in there, is like, man, I can't beat this Falco. Because Falco Master exists. Falco's combos are a lot easier to do and to manage.
Especially if you don't know how to DI out of them.
Exactly, and you're just,
it's so...
You don't know what Smash DI is. You're like, the first step to doing that is like, first of all, if you're a new player and you're thinking about playing here at your house, you're like, you know what, maybe I want to pick up some Smash. Maybe you're someone who's watching our stream that hasn't seen Melee before. You need to start practicing for Falco. You might think Fox. Falco is the one to beat at low level.
Yeah, I'd say low level Falco is definitely like you're not gonna face any low level Foxes that are really gonna beat you because they're playing Fox. Like if they beat you, they beat you because they're a better player. Yeah, but Falco Master
is everywhere. I almost lost to shoutouts to Echo. He actually I think is a very good Falco player.
Yeah, no, he is.
But there's another person in that pool who I could not tell you the name of who almost took a game from me. He just Falco mastered the crap out of me. They just get Falcoed.
Yeah. No, he's definitely one of those characters. Well, I mean, you can say that about any character that you get Falcoed or Sheiked or Marthed.
It's true, but like Falco is like
Falco is the most prominent.
If you took a poll of 100 people at a random tournament, you went to Genesis, you're like, okay, take a random poll. Who did you lose to? A lot of them are, if they're lower level, they're probably like, I lost to a Falco, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's funny you said. Now that I think about it, I lost to Falcos at Genesis. I lost to 2 Falcos at Genesis.
I'll tell you right now, I lost to a Falco and an Ice Climbers. I got Falco mastered and then wobbled. I took 4th in my pool.
Oh, God. Yo, I took 4th in my pool as well.
Close to making it out.
Actually, no, I didn't lose to the Falcos. I lost to, I don't know if you guys, what's his name? He's a Marth player from Oregon, I think. Chip, that was his name.
Chip's phenomenal.
Amazing. Probably one of the best Marth players I've ever played against.
Actually, the last time Commaster and Chip played, Chip beat him.
Wow. Yeah, no, Chip was he's got a sick mustache, too.
He does. Yeah. I love his mustache.
Yeah, no, and I had no clue. Like, I'm just like, I know people told me beforehand, and I was like, hey, who's good at my pool at Genesis? They're like, oh, dude, you're going to lose to Chip. And I was like, oh, maybe I can, practice for him. They're like, you're going to lose to Chip. And I'm like, and then I played him and was like, wow, I lost to Chip. I got wrecked.
I lost to Chip. I actually do like going back to Battlefield. SK played Fox on the stage. You don't know how your Falco is going to go. Another retreating forward air.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was a Marth grab.
Yeah.
Whoa, my eyes lit up. Like, I'm going to go back, because I like to watch the VODs. I like to watch Commaster play SK to figure out what I can do for both sides of the matchup.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch this later, and I'm going to hear myself saying this explanation, and I'm just going to see how wide my eyes got when that grab hit.
I feel like I'll go back and watch this and just see what places he's using the fair on the shield instead of something else, like a dare or.
Are you talking about Commaster?
Oh, sorry, SK. He's using the fair on the shield so much, and I just want to know
if you watch, he's doing a lot of retreating forward airs, which is super weird to me. I'm like, I've never seen. The only time I've seen forward air is when literally any other move wouldn't hit, or maybe they might DI forward air bad.
Yeah. Or because you messed up.
Or right there,
yeah.
He full hopped and he's like, maybe they'll get hit. You know?
Yeah.
Commaster's DI is crazy.
Yeah.
Dies barely at 170%.
Yeah.
No, SK is phenomenal at the neutral game, and he definitely has his bread and butter combos. He likes to do the down air, shine, down air, down tilt, and then down air again.
Yeah.
And then he'll follow from there. He usually tech chases with a forward smash. Commaster's too good at getting out of it, though. Like, SK has these bread and butter combos, and sometimes they just don't work on Commaster.
Yeah, it's like a player that really knows how to kind of counter SK's style. It can be really rough for Kyle to kind of figure them out after that. So that's why at SSS's he'll beat there'll be some players that he just beats so handily, big players that you'll see.
Didn't he beat Luigi Kid?
Yes, he did beat Luigi Kid, but interesting follow-up for people that don't know, he lost to Luigi Kid at Genesis 3.
The rivalry.
So Luigi Kid got the.
He got the big win.
Yeah, he got the run back in the most important spot. I'll take a run back, a win at Genesis 3 over SS any day.
Did you see that interaction? SK accidentally did a side B in the middle of neutral, double dip. He did a side B in neutral. Commaster hit him with a fireball, but it looked like SK totally did it on purpose, because immediately after the fireball hit him, SK hit him with a jab, and was like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that's like a Brawl Falco. He does the side Bs in mid combos.
That's Logos. He loves to in the middle of his play. If he's just messing around, he'll go the Brawl, and he'll side B in the middle of neutral. And it's just like, okay, Logos.
I like that.
He's paying his respects. Logos actually loves Brawl. He wishes that he was around when Brawl was getting more popular. Because he thinks that he'd be way better at the game if he was in SK's shoes and played way more Brawl, You think
he'd be better at Melee if he played Brawl during Brawl time?
That's
interesting.
That's what he believes.
That's interesting.
And I can agree. I
can definitely see it. That game was so neutral focused.
Usually the weakest part of Logos' game is that people would say he has a weak neutral. So that could really help him if he got back into the Brawl scene, or if the Brawl scene was revitalized into Utah or something like that. But by the way, close game right now.
Yeah, no, it's coming down to the wire.
SK was down a full stock. He brought it back. He's got a little bit of percent to work with, about a 9% difference.
Yeah, I mean, I think he can really benefit. I mean, I don't know how Commaster is going to really deal with like a big spam of lasers.
Crazy punish.
That was
I feel like honestly, and I don't mean to call SK out. He's looking scared. He's looking a little bit
yeah,
lost.
no, and
he's like, how do I get in?
You can tell when Kyle's looking scared. Wow, right there.
Commaster takes it 3-2.
Yeah.
Good set. Good close set.
Yeah, no, it was actually it was really interesting. I think we saw a lot of adaptation between both players.
It's true. They went back and forth. I think the only run back, the thing that SK is definitely thinking about is like, man, I shouldn't